Caratini has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now
in is Joey Votto now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. Votto around second, heading for third. The relay, the tag, and they got him as he couldn't get back to second. Coming to the plate now, O'Hara. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning.
Leading off for the Cubs.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Luis Castillo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Chris Bryant becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Smoke toward the hole. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Wilson Contreras. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Castillo has tossed more than 170 innings to date, and through those innings he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The first baseman.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. 0-1 the count.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And as it turns out, the two-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cubs strand one. We are striding in, Aristides Aquino. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run. Boy, this is an absolute gift for them, especially when they've had so much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to run. They've got to do whatever they can to get some offense going.
Into the box now, Phillip Ervin, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, number 4, shortstop.
Striding into the box, Jose Iglesias. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. That's a strike to throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Manny. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing I single could be all it takes to push a run across.
In the air to right center. Hayward has a read on it. 2 gone. Throw behind him to second. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. Here's Jason Hayward now. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch. And he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Here's Javier Baez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The 1-1. Line, but speared on a hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Anthony Rizzo is into the on-deck circle now as he'll pinch hit for the pitcher, Lester.
Anthony Rizzo.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. No runs, 5 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lorenzen has a read on it. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs are down in order. Still no score. Alec Mills has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Standing in, Tucker Barnhart. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Castellanos is there to put it away for out number 1. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Liner towards second. Throw gets him. 2 down. Freddie Galvis will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Number 3, Freddie Galvis.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. The average coming in at 266, 23 homers, and an even 70 RBIs. Hit hard on the ground to short. There's Baez. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Reds are down in order, and this is still a 0-0. Matt Bowman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 6.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ben Zobrist. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First delivery to him on the way. Hit to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and a strike to count. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That was a big strike out there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to. And that 2nd out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something.
And he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing with a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Come set, the 0-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a two-seamer, and the inning is over. One left for the Cubs. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Derek Dietrich.
The second baseman, Derek.
Now the pitch.
Dietrich.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Hayward. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the ninth. Santa Maria. Solo shot to right center as they've taken a one-run lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded to the zone on that one.
19. Joey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first down.
The third baseman.
At the plate, Eugenio Suarez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at base.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like it had
Number
extra
44.
bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
In now, Aristides Aquino. And this one's in the dirt.
0-1.
Suarez stands at first with one out. Hit out toward second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak
Up
like
next
this
for
guy,
Cincinnati.
any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
And a double steal try here. Fielded cleanly, and indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Now at the plate, Tucker Barnhart. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And the next Cub up.
Leading off for the Cubs, the catcher,
Amir
Wilson.
Garrett, if the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Lead. Now pitching for the Reds, number
First
50,
pitch of the at-bat
Amir
on its way.
Garrett.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Again, a 1-2. And that misses 2-2. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. The 2-2 one more time. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's out number one.
The first baseman, number 7.
So striding in, Victor Caratini. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball's too high here. 1-0. Bases are empty. One man out. A ball and a strike now. Swing and a liner. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now another 1-2. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. To his right, Dietrich. Throw on to first gets him, and that means the Cubs are down to their final out now.
Now batting, center fielder.
Riding in once again, Jason Hayward. First offering on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Garrett is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out. Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you. So there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that one run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Reds came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Matt Bowman earns his